Okay, guys, so I don't have a large social media following. I still put out a lot of content because it's something that I enjoy. But I think that there's like a misnomer with a lot of the people that I know who follow me pretty regularly. And I don't want to make this just about me, but I'm going to use myself in my situation as an example, and many of you will know what I'm talking about. So here we go. Support others the way you want to be supported. And I say that especially in a social media sense because, like I said, I put out a lot of content. And I'm sure a lot of you do as well. There's a lot of budding entrepreneurs, artists, and people who just have good words in general that are put out on a regular basis that their friends may like, but don't share. That they don't give any exposure, yet here we are forwarding around each other TikToks from people we don't know. And we're getting other people a lot of exposure when we know people who deserve that same amount of exposure for their talents, for their work, for just their work with humanity. It doesn't have to be about them becoming, the next social media sensation. It's just, hey, this is a good person. You guys should check this out. But if you're not supporting others the way you would want to be supported, then don't ask to be supported in that sense. And here's kind of where I have a grind with this, an extra grind with this. Again, for the things that I put out, very little is shared, which is fine. But I get an inbox influx quite often of people wanting me to support whatever their endeavors are. I'm not going to name anything because I don't want people to feel singled out. But I get a lot of that. Hey, can you share this? Can you share that? Can you share this? Can you share that? It's got to be an even Steven thing here. Like, let's make sure we're supporting the same. If I see that you've supported and tagged me in things, I get people supporting and tagging me or sharing my material from people I don't even know quite often, on a variety of subjects, and that's a fantastic thing. I wish there was a way that I could repay that if they had ever asked, and I would gladly would. But I get a lot of people who are asking me to share on my page for my followers so they can be seen by my followers, and that's uh, there's something to be said where I feel honored about that, because what they're saying is, hey, I trust you and I know your followers trust you enough to believe, when you say, hey, this is a product to check out. But it's kind of really not the point. I don't use my followers in that sense. And again, I don't have that many followers to begin with. But even if I did, I wouldn't keep directing them to other places if I wasn't absolutely sure about it. So a lot of people I don't have a problem with sharing, but I do have a problem with them not returning the favor. With the music I put out, with just the content such as the VAJ philosophies or anything on YouTube, Impact Athletics Association, all of that. But again, I'm using myself as an example, but this isn't necessarily the point of it. The point is, we all know somebody who, in my case, I know artists, I know, if you want to say musicians, I know hairstylists, I know dancers, I know realtors, I know restaurateurs, I know a lot of people, directors, actors, models, all of them I would love to continue to share, but I'm not going to continue to make it a one-way agreement where, hey, I'll keep putting your stuff out. And for the amount of feedback that I often get on my page for the things that I post, then I would think that if you like it enough to stop, like, love, give a reaction, and comment on the next, it's a share, a tag, those are free. So again, I don't want to make this wholly about me, although I do have, a stake in this, because I do fall into this category. So hopefully this is just one of those things that people can think about and say, you know what, you're right, I do need to support my friends more. It's not just about me. I know all of you have a lot of friends who have some good words, some good posts, good material, good products, businesses, you name it. So give them the same shine and the same kind of support that you do to that stranger who's just dancing or doing something weird on a 13 to 60 second video. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.